Hey guys, welcome back to Wayne's World of Mandolin. This is video number 3 in our playlist of mandolin on a budget. We've already located this mandolin and then we replaced the tailpiece. You can check out those 2 videos if you didn't already. Today, while we've got this all, the strings off of it and kind of trying to rejuvenate the mandolin, I'm going to fit the bridge to the top a little bit better. It's not the greatest bridge in the world to begin with, so we definitely want the fit to be as good as possible. And I'm going to try to show you guys exactly what I mean by that as far as the bridge here and how this fits to the top of the mandolin. The way that we're going to make that happen, this is all you're going to need. Pick this stuff up. I didn't have any sandpaper around. This is all that I could find at Lowe's without having to buy a huge sleeve. I probably would have went with 100 grit, but this had 80, 120, and 220. So I'm going to use the 120, and you can watch this. What I'm going to do here, I already cut a piece to the right dimensions. As you know, your bridge is going to be here on the mandolin, basically between those 2 points. Not exact, because we're going to have to move it for the intonation and all of those things. So this piece of sandpaper, I've cut that to where it's going to fit between the bridge, or between the F-holes, the way it does. And some people would just hold that on there and actually try to move the bridge and hold the sandpaper. And I'm going to This is what I haven't really heard other people talk about that I really like to try to do. And there's several other videos out here for the fit of these bridges. But what they don't talk about, if the bridge leans forward, if it's doing this at all, or if it's just standing straight, when you put strings on your mandolin, the tendency is going to be, as those new strings go on, especially the D and the G, they're going to try to pull the bridge forward on the mandolin. Then your intonation is going to be in really bad shape. Your mandolin's going to note sharp. So as I cut this, I'm going to exaggerate the angle. It's not going to be that far back, but I'm going to favor the back side of this bridge to build in a healthy amount of lean like that. And it's going to greatly help to keep this bridge from doing that whole business of moving forward when we change strings. All right, so here we go, moving this. And I'm going to stay right here in the area that I know the bridge is going to be. I don't want my movement to be exaggerated like that, because the shape of this top changes as we travel further distances from where the bridge actually sits. Okay, now at this point you can see some material has come off of the bridge, and you can see the places that are actually making contact first. So this is really good. We know that we're going to make this fit better if we continue this process, and you can see the shavings that have come off. Which it always works good. It's just a little time consuming. You have to be patient enough that you're willing to get this right. You could maybe turn Gilligan's Island on or something like that if you're bored, and actually watch TV while you're doing it if you tried. All right, guys, I didn't want to bore you with watching me sand this all the way down. It really didn't take that long, and we do have a fit now on the top that I'm happy with, and even more important than that, the way the bridge was really diving forward. As you can see now, it has a nice healthy amount of lean towards the back or towards the tailpiece of the mandolin, and even if it ends up being moved a little bit one way or the other for intonation, I still feel like the job that I got sanding that bridge is going to promote that angle so that it won't be likely for the bridge to lean forward when we put new strings on. So there we go. Video number 3 in our mandolin on a budget. And you know, I'm really excited to hear this thing because I've owned it for working on a year, something like that. But I think while it's all torn down, maybe we do another video and let's do a speed neck. Let's expect that to be installment number 4. And then we'll string it up on the one after. So I promise this time it won't be so long between videos in this series. All right, guys, if you like this stuff, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.